Logan and Josie are rightfully, since they're in honeymoon period, ×2, the second time around, because they had a little break. So I think you go honeymoon again. Honeymoon period, they're overly affectionate. They're like and I'm super touchy-feely. Like they're always like, we went out to catch, and I meant to even have this conversation with you. It almost like makes it hard for me to go out with you guys because you're at a 4-person table. It's me and Amara, which is fine. And we can do both couples having their side things, but they'll just look at each other with like the spaghetti hanging out of each other's mouths, like the whole time, the entire dinner, which is a beautiful thing. I'm not knocking it. I love it. But at what point do we just like go to dinner separately? Yeah. Because I'm sitting there and, me and Mara are 7 months in. So we're always, like, yo, stop fucking eating like that. What the fuck? Why are you eating like that? And she's like, well, look at you. You farted at the table. Like we're at that point where it's, where you get, and it's all fun. It's all fun, but we knock each other. And so we're both sitting there and I'm sitting there like this. And Amar's, with her fork like this, just looking at him. And there's like, my snooky boogie wookie wookie woo woo. I want a dookie dookie with you with the booba doobie booby. And we're at catch and there's other people. And all right, so anyways. He goes, I'll do that. So anyways, which is all fine. I have no issue with it. But what happens is Amara sees it and she says to me, how come you don't call me your snooky looky ookie ookums and buy me horses? I'm like, I bought you a fucking Louis bag. Which one would you rather? You don't even have anywhere to put a horse. You have a penthouse apartment in Beverly Hills where you do tie it up outside to a fire hydrant. You got a Louis. She goes, I can want to ride the horse with my Louis bag. Go ride me with the Louis bag. It's cheaper. We'll go on a vacation or some shit. Cut the shit. But she gives me shit because she's like, look at them. And I was like, yo, they're fucking weeks in. They're weeks in. Of course they're gonna be like that. And I went up to him because I hadn't slept, hadn't ate. Again, this was yesterday. I'm like, yo, can you guys, for the love of God, just fucking chill out for 5 seconds? And they were both like, nah, man. And then I sat down at the dinner table. I was like, who am I to fucking tell? Love the shit out of each other. You never know when it's all gonna go away. So, in life. So just fucking, if you got them, love them to the max. And so that brings me back to where I'm at. It makes me slightly uncomfortable because I'm not so good at it. Mm-hmm. I'm not so good at it. And so it's something I think that I need to work through and, from a time standpoint as well as a therapy standpoint. I mean, I didn't, I have obviously a lot of baggage and trauma from the past related to a million things. And I don't think I ever got super good at either giving or receiving love. I've always kind of been like, yo.
Yeah, but you've like finally let someone into your life, which is a
little
massive,
bit,
yeah, good step.
Improvement.
Yeah. Like technically, you and Amara even making it this far is like somewhat of a miracle.
Massive, bro. Especially now at the height of my, not the height, but like at the highest I've been from a fame standpoint because of the book and all that other shit and this podcast and the vlogs getting millions and millions of views, like all that shit. You would think like now would be the time where I would get swayed to not want to be in a relationship because it appears that there'd be so much else out there, which there's not. I'm aware of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of how fucking good I have it. But yeah, it's been interesting trying to get to that point, and learn about myself. But I think I need some therapy, dude. For sure.
That's a question for you.
Yeah.
I just like I haven't seen you like intimate or in love or being given love in a while.
I'm really focused on what I'm doing right now. I'm like diving headfirst in the business I'm starting. Really focused on almost always on creation. Kind of talked about this yesterday in my live stream. But I'm putting all my time and effort into like the organization of building something bigger for myself. And I feel like it's really important for me to do that right now, just to get it done and kind of solidified in a way that I can manage it and then be able to take time away from it so I can spend time with someone else who's willing and capable of understanding that one of my main focuses in life is to make this business the biggest I can possibly make it. So I'm more so not letting anyone else into my life so that I am not
distracted.
It's not that I'm not distracted. It's that because I'd be incapable of giving them everything that they would need in a relationship in order to want to still be with me.
I was like that for a while, for a really long time. I totally get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Bro, your life, your career, your goals are obviously very important to you, as they are respectively for everyone in the world. Mm-hmm. And so it's actually very mature of you to realize that you're not 100% able to give yourself or devote yourself to a person.
I'm just not emotionally available. Yeah, and I recognize that. But, it's like, of course, it's nice to have someone you can like confide in and tell your deepest, darkest secrets to and open up to and just be loving and caring with. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very patient with that kind of thing. I wait for someone that is as perfect as they can be for the time being to walk into my life.
That's it. What you just said is the perfect point of all of it. It's a timing thing. Love is significantly based on timing, because what you need right now, and the best thing you could find, would be a girl who is similarly exhausted from trying to reach her goals in life and has so like it's all about finding the right size key for the right size lock. If you find a girl who has about 10% of her time to give to a relationship, dedicate to a relationship, and you have about 10% of yours, you have a perfect situation.
Absolutely.
See you every Friday night for a little bit, every Wednesday. We'll talk on the phone for 20 minutes a day. We'll talk about some deep, dark shit. That's one of the reasons why me and Amara's has been a little bit difficult at times, because I'm very much closer to where you are and she's very much closer to where he is. She's financially set. She's got 11 million followers. She could post a titty and make a house. Like literally, she's got it all fucking figured out. I'm closer to building my first notepad still.
Yeah.
You know, I'm obviously somewhere in the middle. I've got a book and all that stuff, but I'm still very much grinding. And so she wants 90% relationship. I got about 50 to give. And so I've been trying to close the gap. And it's interesting. You can make it work. It'll work. What I really have to do, and what she wants me to do more than anything, is catch up to her. Because if I can catch up to her, then we got no problem. So now she's trying to push me into stand-up. She's like, what's the next step so that you go from $100,000 deals to multi-million-dollar deals?